Hello everybody. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make a program, an application that can zip files. So this is going to be a really advanced application and it's going to take a while. So this is going to be a whole project and it's definitely going to be in parts. It's going to be in certain parts. I'm going to record certain parts at different times. So anyway, without further ado, I'm limited on time, so let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is download a .NET zip library. The link to that is in the description. Just download it. It's 100% free. It comes in a zip file. It's safe, I guarantee you. So just find that, extract it to any place. Extract it to any place and go to add reference, click browse, and then find it in your file system. Find it on your computer, and it should look something like this when you find the extracted folder. What you want to do is you want to go to zip-v 1.9. You might see a different version, I don't know, but just double click on that, go to debug, and then right there you will see something that says ionic.zip.dll. Double click on that and then the reference should be added. So that's that. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to import it. So we need to say at the top above public class, we need to say imports ionic.zip. So this basically imports the zip, whatever we need to zip files. I'm going to keep it that simple. I don't want to get too advanced. Now, after that, since we've imported ionic.zip, we can do anything with something we call a zip file. And then whatever. You can do whatever to the zip file, but we're not going to do that right now. The first part of this project is the file browser. This is probably most important. Now, there are two ways you can approach this. You can approach this the easy way and have users select a bunch of files. Now, although this will save a lot of time, probably like an hour of total programming, although it will save you that much time, it's not always necessarily worth it. If you see the programs like 7-zip and WinRAR, you'll see that they all have their own file browsers. They don't use other file browsers. Whereas programs like WinZip, that's different. Sorry, I just hit my mic. That's a little different. So it depends how you want to approach it, but I'm going to approach it the complicated way and make my own file browser. That's just how I'm going to do it. So if you don't want to do this, I guess you can skip to like the next episode, maybe the episode after that. Anyway, so what you want to start out by doing is adding a list view. This is going to be your file browser. Also, you want to add a combo box. And then take the list view and go to properties and scroll up. Find the dock property, set it to bottom, and drag it up a little bit. And then this combo box. Put it right on top of this list view. Okay, put it right on top. Now I'm gonna change the font quickly here to the font that I like, the default font of Windows. Now what the heck is that? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like that, and then this goes here, but drag this down, and then drag this here. I'm going to actually move it down even more. Location, 130, 131, let's see, 132. 132 is probably the best you can get it. And now you've gotten that. So what you want to do is you want to click on the combo box and go to properties and scroll up and see where it says anchor. Instead of anchoring top left, you're actually going to anchor it top left and right, I think. Okay. Okay, go back to the list view. And see where it says doc. So find doc again and select none, because we're actually not going to dock this. We're going to anchor it. And anchor it to left, right, and bottom. And that is better for the list view, but okay, now I'm gonna move this back again. Location, change it to 105. Yeah, that's about good. And then once you change the location, make it perfect, you want to go back up to anchor. Instead of top left right, we're gonna make it bottom left and right. And now see, it sticks with the list view wherever you go. It sticks with it. So now we're gonna start off with a file browser. This space up here, leave that empty. Just leave it completely empty. That's where all our tools and stuff are gonna go. So, and we're actually gonna do something later with it. Now we're gonna change the. Actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. So add a panel. Panel. There you are. And go to anchor and top, left, right. And move that to be right there. And now go back to the combo box. Instead of having it anchored bottom, left, right, we're going to have it anchored top, left, right. Now you see it sticks with that. And then this, we're going to have it anchored bottom, left, right, and top. So it's going to be anchored everything. Every single direction. So now you see we have a perfect form, and whenever you resize it, the only thing it resizes is the list view. And that's what we want. That's our goal here. Okay. So now we have our form set up. So this panel up here is going to be our menu bar. It's where we have like zip and unzip and all that sort of stuff. This combo box is where we're going to browse our files. We're going to type in, file names, directories, all that sort of stuff. And the list views, we're going to display the files. So let's start with the list view. So scroll down and find view and select details. And we're actually going to implement icons later, but go to create an image list component, which I actually gave a tutorial on image lists, but I did not go through how to use it precisely in the way we are going to use it, but that's a different thing. So create an image list and go back to the list view and find large find small image list. Find large image list and set it to image list 1, and small image list and set it to image list 1 as well. So we have small and big image lists. Anyway, okay, so let's go back up on the list view properties and let's find columns. See where it says collection? You're going to click the triple dot next to it. We're going to add a few columns. So the first column is going to be name. Second column is going to be size, date, last modified, date last modified, and date created. I guess we'll just do those four. So let's find text. For the go back to column header 1 and look in properties, and you see text. Scroll down to text and change the text to name. So this is file name. And column header 2, the text will be size. Column header 3, the text will be last modified. And column 4 will be date created. And click OK. And now you want to resize the name, despite the fact that name is a short word. You still want to resize it a lot because the file names might be long. The size, resize it just a little bit. don't need too much. Last modified, resize it to be a little more than how long the word is. Decreated, make it the same length as last modified. So next, what we want to do is we want to start programming the list view. As simple as that. So we are going to get started with this. So we are gonna go to the code, and we're gonna create a sub. It's gonna be private sub load files, and then by val. I did a tutorial on how to create your own subs, so this is covered. So if you don't really understand this, check out that tutorial. Private sub load files, and then we're gonna say by val path as string, and we're gonna program load files first. So first what we're gonna say is if load files, if my.computer.filesystem.file exists path, then process.start path. We might change that later. Else if my.computer.filesystem.file exists path directory exists, and in parentheses path, then this is a directory. So this is where we start loading the files. So first what we're going to say is listview1.clear. We want to delete all the items in listview1 right now. Now we're going to say listview1.items.add, and then we're going to say ... This is going to be the way to go to the previous folder, go up one level. Okay, and then we're going to say for each file as let's see. You know what? We're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the simpler way. Dim lb as new list box, lb.items.add range. I'm going to say my.computer.filesystem .get files, and then from path, and we're gonna add that. Oops, I need that extra parenthesis there. You know what? I'm gonna move that up here. Okay, so got that. Delete what we just wrote, and I'm gonna say, okay, go back to what we were doing before. For each file as in file dot okay, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna say list dim new item as new list view item. We're gonna say new item dot text equals file dot name. File. Wait, I guess this isn't right then. Yeah, I don't think this is right. This is can it tell me what file is though? Let me see. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I should do here. I think I know though, so but I'm out of time anyway. As you can see from looking at the timer below, I'm almost at 15 minutes now. So and that's my limit right now. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna continue on part 2. There are probably gonna be 10 or more parts to this project. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.